happy fanboy. The way that he cheers for happy even before the heroes are out of the altar. Even when happy does something completely trivial, like killing a grunt that has 100 HP left with death coil, Neo goes crazy. Happy, what a god! What a god! What a god! Fuck silver linings. Happy is such a god. Silver linings are for nerds. I fucking love
What's up, everybody? Hello, 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 hello to the Sunday afternoon Warcraft entertainment. This is the final day of M Cup. A wonderful, wonderful tournament with Tavern heroes only. Hope you have a good time. Hope you had a good time with the OnlyFangs finals yesterday. Congrats to King Dandy, who took it convincingly, man. With great execution, with cool strategies, a bit off meta, very well prepared. Ampi, I felt for him, man. I felt for him. He tried hard, but in a grand final like this, when it counts most, a couple of mistakes can cost you the series. So that hurt. Hopefully, this is not the case today. Hopefully, we're gonna see flawless Warcraft in M Cup. M Cup is a special tournament because we have a special rule set with Tavern heroes only. And I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to this a lot. In case you weren't here yesterday, Happy has been eliminated. Basically twice. First, he was eliminated from the winners finals via LawLiet, from the winners bracket via LawLiet, and then another defeat for Happy right there yesterday versus Live. It was both a 3-1, and the Night Elves played out of their minds. Not losing heroes, playing grand strategies with the taverns only, and out he was. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. Hopefully, we see the Infi that we saw here in the winner bracket semifinal where he defeated Moon. Not the Infi of yesterday. This was peak Infi, super inspired. Well done. Well executed. New strategies, new timings. This not to throw shade at LawLiet, who played a lot better than Infi, but Infi was also not on his peak performance, I would say. So, super cool to see. Super cool to see. This is a tournament by BBC and Magic Yang, our Chinese broadcast friends, and they always take a little time, so we should have a little time. Let's see. Twitch, statistics, Warcraft 3. How much did the OnlyFangs arc influence Warcraft 3? Is what I'm interested in. Wait, what's the time period? Oh, that's 7 days? No. Can I change that? More historical viewer data. I need a subscription for that. The greatest site then. Sully no, maybe? That is also 7 days. Let's see. Okay. 14 days, 30 days. Yo, that looks a lot better. Damn, the graph is trending up. Holy. From, okay, December wasn't that great. Here, the end of December wasn't that great. Here was a peak with Don't Force Me Cup finals. That was good for us. This was the Tyler Ludwig FFA in January. This was crazy already with 117,000. But yeah, this is the start, right? End of February. From 1,000 average, jumping to 6, jumping to 10, and staying for 2 weeks on, what is it? It's so hard to read. To 10K. Wow, that's like a 10x multiplier, right? Roundabout. Ooh, not bad. Average daily viewers also. 50K to 300K roundabout. 6-time multiplier. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Good stuff. I want to see... I want to see... Twitch statistics Soul 8-man. Did he benefit from this? Holy. This is where it started, right? Around about. My god, from 80 average to 160, 200 in the last week. Damn, Soul. Popping off. I don't think this is the same for us, actually. I don't think it translated well to our Twitch. We stayed more or less the same. Oh, we got a lot of data. Can I... Okay, this is not great. Twitch stats. Back to Warcraft. I need something where I can sort things. And just so the past 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. Ah, better. This is just showing, no. Streams. Statistics. Come on. It's all locked behind premium. Ah, whatever. Just trust me. It didn't translate too well to us, I think. We stayed mostly the same. YouTube is getting crazy. YouTube was popping off, man. That's insane. We also put a lot more work into YouTube, so that helped. But yeah, live viewership was more on the first-person streamers actually learning the game. So maybe I should become. I should start a series of like Road to 1500. I reached 1500 yesterday for the first time in my life, and then I lost another game, and then 1500 was gone again. Wah, wah, wah. But I was proud seeing 1500 for once. And I have to start the KK platform. Oops, I almost forgot. If only my cryptos would look like that. Yeah, make a Warcraft crypto. Do you make a screenshot? No. No. So I see a game hosted, but it's not available yet or started. So I think it's like less than 3 minutes and then we're good to go.
On 1500 Nia.
Yo, Tyloo, thank you. Yeah, it was late night stream. I was dead tired. Is 1500 considered strong? 1500 is, wait, statistics. MMR. 1500 is top 24% on War 3 champions. So it's slightly above average, I think. Very, very slightly. I think average should be like 1475. $1,400 is 50%. 1,300 is 50% now. I think. With all the new players coming in. But yeah, you start at 1,500 and then as a weaker player that I am, you start losing MMR. So I've been 1,500 at the beginning and then was never able to get back there ever again. So finally yesterday, for the first time, I had more MMR than when I started my placement matches. What's the brand of the Scully cap? I got no clue, man. I got it on a flea market. Probably with some fleas in, who knows? No clue, dude. No clue. Yeah. Will you play GNL? I'm thinking about it. Depends on a couple of things. How busy I am. Because Inferno is starting, our German league. Last day to sign up for Division 2, by the way. Last day to sign up for Division 2. There's gonna be 2 weeks of DWCC. I got nice plans for War 3 Champions finals that I should be able to do them right after WCC. Yeah, I really want this. I really want this. This should be cool. And yeah, I got some plans, but I also realized that I got some shit to do behind the scenes, and I'm also a bit exhausted. But I'm also very motivated by everything that's happening in the scene, with so many people coming in and so much activity also on the Reddit and on the Discords, and you gotta somehow we have to continue riding the wave, even though the wave will be smaller. 3 minutes should have passed. All right. We'll check. Boom. Is it easy to install the graphics mod and to remove it? Yep. Just delete the folders. That's the uninstall. Delete the folders. Well, guys. Lower bracket final. It's our two Chinese gamers right there. It's Infi versus Life. Life, a happy slayer, currently the best night elf in the world. This is, of course, the M Cup, the last day of M Cup. Tavern heroes only. And the first heroes are determined by our broadcast colleagues in China. Life should be going into this as the favorite if Infi plays like yesterday. If Infi plays like 2 days ago, this will be a very, very even affair. And here we go. 3 militia. Tower push by Infi. Oh boy. This is either a sign that he wants to open up this lower bracket final with a huge surprise, or Infi is a bit demotivated. He tapped out yesterday out of frustration after just a couple of minutes in the final match. Life, can you hold this? We don't know the heroes just yet, but the Ancient of War here on Secret Valley is far out, as you want to go for the null camp first. That's the biggest reward you can get in the early. And that leaves your base wide open. John Lusco, thank you. This has been a cheese strat. A little bit of a wacko strat that you never really see in pro play anymore, because people got a lot better defending against such pushes. But here, you know that your opponent is going for a Tavern hero, and so everything will be late because of the build order you go for. And now, Life will see. Life has been tower pushed before in this tournament, and it didn't phase him too much. Even if he had to uproot his Ancient of War, to be honest, the tower pushes against him weren't the best I've ever seen. And here we even got 4 towers. They're finished. The first map could be over in a second. Oh my god, Secret Valley. What's the hero gonna be? He's blocking the archer. Okay, Infi is not demotivated at all. Look at this! It's ridiculous. Kingfi is back, and it's only, quote-unquote, an alchemist. In the Tavern, there's quite some heroes that offer summoning units that will help you a lot in such a defense. Life has to uproot the tree out of tower range so he keeps his main up and can maybe continue mining. But Infi will probably just march forward. Is that in range? Oh my god, the perfect tower placement on Secret Valley, building a farm forward. This is lights out, isn't it? He's trying to eat the tree to create some space to be out of tower range while at the same time go for Infi. Because Infi didn't build anything up until this point. There's always a cost, right? For anything you do in the game. And if you go for the towers early, you can't build your altar early. But now it's up. The farm is also finishing in a second. So he has the supply free for his own alchemist. Can then defend at home. Maybe. Acid bomb and archer shots could get rid of a lot of economy here. So at the moment, neither of the players is really mining. And we're gonna have an alchemist brawl to determine the outcome, I guess. Ancient of War can produce soon if you're not losing the entangled gold mine. And acid bomb ticks down the worker time after time. Both go for acid bomb, right? No chemical rage. So far, it's working. Oh my god, what a game to start the lower bracket. Exactly these kind of games is what we want to see in a little bit less serious mode, like Tavern Heroes only. Ha! You fools tuning in late. You miss epic games, so always be on time. 12 CET every single day. How long can he do this though? Alchemist is already hurt. Militia, chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. There was one legendary game here on Secret Valley with Remind where both players just traded bases. So the player that started in the north ended up in the south with his gold mine and vice versa. That's been like 15 years or so. Archer down, workers down, but Infi's still mining. He can't go for any units though. He's just building workers. But life has income again.
A town is under siege.
Can he keep his hero up? Chemical Rage. He got level 2. Infi needs more workers. He still can't build a barracks, right? Nope. He's out of gold. So smart. To eat the 3 trees to get the mining back, and Infi realizes this didn't work. As I said, people got a lot better in defending these pushes. Life makes the right adjustment, not trying to defend, counter aggression, reposition of the tree. And what a way to start our lower bracket final. Infi was flexing there a little bit with blocks, but in the end, it didn't really work. It wasn't enough damage. Life makes the right adjustments. Versus Infi, you always got to prepare for everything. It could be a 60-minute macro game. It could be a 3 militia tower push. And this was still not the best position for these towers, apparently. Little bit too far gone. And too far away from the main tree. But an amazing, amazing way to start the day. We hopefully get 10 maps here today. And later DWCC as well. I think I have to update the text, right? 379 days of consecutive streaming. Sparta! My dude! Can you gather your troops in your community that today is the last day for the Division 2? That's going to be very important. Not that anybody misses this for the Dach Inferno. All right. Now, nice. Now it's Infi's time to pick the map and also the hero. So just because it was a 3 peasant tower rush or 3 militia tower rush doesn't mean this is going to be the entire series, even though with Infi, that's possible. He didn't strike me as the motivated, though. Cheese to open up the series. It will be in the back of Live's mind the entire time. It could be possible now. But there's nothing really you can do about it, right? In the beginning of the game, you got to focus on yourself and then adjust to what you're presented with. And he did it really well. He did it really well. Sad to see so little of Secret Valley. Really like the map. Played out well in this tournament for sure. Where's Happy? Eliminated. Out! Defeated by LawLiet in the upper bracket. Defeated by Life in the lower bracket. 2 Night Elf wins in one tournament against Happy. Y'all didn't watch this? You missed amazing games. Ridiculous games. What did you think of Grubby's tournament? Well, you should follow us on the socials, my dude. Because there's just one answer. And it's this. That's the only answer I tolerate. Only Fang Invitation was the best thing that ever happened to Warcraft 3 since the inception of War 3 Champions. Follow Grubby goated. All participants did so well. Hope you stick around for some games here and there. And it was especially cool seeing Dandy after the tournament go straight back into ladder. Played a couple of games. Right? Okay, now I can play Pally Rifle. And he said he's gonna match me. He's gonna face me in a match. Hopefully we can set this up. Tyler also mentioned he would play some War 3 at the end of his stream. Guzo also sounded like he continued playing, and Annie wants to finish the campaign. That is what we know so far. But yeah, hella fun. Hella fun. Show us the muted replies. It's nothing bad. Nothing interesting. Now that he's playing Pella Rifle, you scared? Actually, less scared, to be honest. Map 2 has started. We're waiting for it to be available in the client to be watched. And then Infi, of course, one of the greatest minds in all of Warcraft historically. What's the strat? What's the map? We go on to Tidehunters. This was Tinker time the past couple of times. Tinker expansion and then Tinker push. Gotta say I'm guilty. Over the course of the noob tournament, I regained enough interest in Warcraft 3 to reinstall and play some games. Still got it! Get effed, BNet letter noobs. Hey, be nice to the new
Hope
people.
There will be only Fangs 2.0 tournament in the future. Jesse hype.
Hell yeah. Jesse rocks hype. Yeah, I watch his content as well for D4. And PoE. Life 1, Infi 0. That's the start to our lower bracket final. Life defended well. Infi's cheese rush didn't work. And now we see a more regular play. With the barracks first, this is something we haven't seen before. Because, yeah, it's 1-0 and we haven't seen a single footman. The hell? It's not something you can say every day. Tidehunters is the map. This will be the expansion that Infi is most likely going for. That will be his plan. I would be very surprised if it's not a Tinker. There has been a meta that developed over the span of the 2 weeks that this tournament is running. While in the very, very beginning, everything was very wild and experimental. Now we know what's good and when and where. And we can probably predict these picks really well. The first heroes are always the same and are determined from here on out by the loser of the previous map. So, because expansions are so likely here, Tinker is really good with the Pocket Factory, and we have seen amazing Tinker games yesterday, everybody. Life's Tinker versus Happy is living rent-free in the place of my brain that's reserved for, like, joy hormones. I don't know how to express that in a smart way. The endorphins, right? Where the endorphins are produced. That's what it's called. Have you seen these rockets, everybody? Beautiful. Beautiful.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it is the Tinker. Your caster once again knows what he's talking about. This can go two ways. Expansion or instant pressure in the span of Warcraft 3. We've seen some Tinker tower pushes. We have a pocket factory as an ability that spawns little clockwork goblins for with a tiny duration. There are summons. Boing, there we go. The clockworks are coming. They deal normal damage when they attack. Not too shabby, actually. And when they explode, they do damage no matter what. So it's a guaranteed source of damage. Nice defensive position for the clockwork of life. And I don't know if Infi is doing too well not expanding. Life sees, okay, you're here. If you're here, then I don't have to fear anything in the north. And with my Ancients of War and Archers and Pocket Factory, I can continue creeping. I'm gonna be fine. Infi on the other side. A classic tier 2 play then. Okay, I was right with the hero. I was wrong with the way he plays this out. Gets a circlet for more stats to make his Tinker a little better. And life... Yeah, he's on alert. Okay, to play this a little different. Infi, in his match versus Moon, has played timings that I probably have never seen before. Tier 2 Dragonhawk's timings were a thing and Moon was completely overwhelmed. I wonder if he's bringing these back now on the final day of the tournament. Life is struggling a little bit. It is still nighttime. Oh, damn, I can't get rid of it. It is still nighttime for a bit, so the Moonwells are regenerating, and with that, Life can probably save himself a little bit longer. Archer numbers are rising. Do we see a defend? Yes, we are. Is Life too hurt? We're going straight for the wisps. Very, very annoying. With the tech on top, of course. Hunter's Hall is coming up, but do we see a bright future for this? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. 5 footmen still in the base. No space for lores or any tier 2 buildings that will be coming up in like, or should be coming up in like 40 seconds. What's Infi doing in the base? Teching lumber mill. He might be following that up with the tower push. Maybe inspired by Dandy yesterday. Footy hero push. Life with the tier 2 gets the engineering upgrade for a bit of stats, for movement speed, and faster clockwork production from the factory. Oh, careful. Archers are falling quickly. Night Elves don't have a good solution. And this is another quick game as Life taps out level 3 for Infi. He doesn't even need the tier 2. He was teching all the time. GG. GG. We are 20 minutes in the series and it's 1-0. 1-1, I mean. 2 games done. Super quick games. Hopefully none of you tuned in late because half the series is already over. Infi doesn't want to waste time. Maybe saving the macro strats for a potential next Night Elf opponent in the grand final as LawLiet is waiting there. Tower push and Tinker push. And this is what I mean with Infi. Like, I'm pretty sure Life expected an expansion as well. And then he has to play aggressive, trying to clobber that down. Maybe even with Ancient Protectors or Huntress. But Infi said, no, you're expecting this? Well, let me turn this on its head. Boom. Now it's down to Life, though, to choose the map and the hero. This was the most favorable combination of map and hero for Infi from his point of view. In this best of 5, the second map is almost always the win for the player that lost the second one. Would have loved to see more rockets, but Not the Tinker game we were hoping to see. Still mind-boggling to me how relaxing and awesome watching Warcraft is compared to actually playing it. I'd say the difference in stress between watching and playing isn't that high in other games. Yep, that could be very, very true. Like, even creeping is stressful sometimes. Depending on, you know, what you're confronted with. Like an Ogre Lord, maybe. Also good to see that a couple of people reached out to War 3 Champions on how to improve the client. I really hope we can make this client even better, as it is obviously the best platform to play Warcraft on. Everybody that was on BNet and then switched over will know this, as thousands and thousands of people did. And we're waiting for the next game to be started. Can Life strike back? The only defeat that Life suffered in this tournament was the Night of Mirror versus LawLiet, where I think both players played pretty much their best, and it was super neck and neck. Life has defeated everyone in his group stage. There was Pink with some tower pushes as well. There was Focus, who gave up the idea of Orc rather quickly, tried to do some tower pushes as well. And then in the playoffs, he met Focus again, which was a very odd playoff draw. The match versus LawLiet, and then yesterday, Labby and Happy both fell to life. On that War 3 Champion thing, where can I find a good tutorial for that? Their website is shite. Only had the Windows installer, and it doesn't work on Linux at all. Hey, if you're on Linux, man, that's your choice. You can't expect the community-run tournament to support everything. A community initiative. You're an edge case for the Windows users. It's easy and flawless for Linux. You're putting this on yourself, man. For like 0.05% of the player base, you can't expect the community project to offer all the solutions. But they are using Bonjour network service. Yeah, they have to! Without Bonjour, it doesn't work! There's no other choice! I'm running Windows 95. Yeah, I guess. Good luck, right? Good luck with Windows 95. I throw you into the game, everybody. This is 1-1. We're down to a best of 3. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got Infi on the bottom left-hand side. Good to see that they are not race switching. I always kind of, like, it's in the rules that you can race switch, but it always takes a little bit of magic away for me personally. But I know that Infi is strong with all 4 races. He has displayed that in high class and high dollar tournaments before. But, you know, Infi on human is always a treat to watch. So, what's the hero on Northern Isles? What did we see most on Northern Isles? Dark Ranger could be a thing. We saw a lot of Panda actually on Northern Isles. This could be a Panda game. Or Pit Lords. We've also seen quite some Pit Lords. You find a lot of, you have a lot of spots where you can drop claws and damage boosting items, which always benefits the Pit Lord. We're gonna see in a second. Infi, this is more and more a thing, I guess. Contesting the camp early. Oh, Infi is blocking, so Life knows if he spawns the hero now, he's gonna be trapped. He always spawns here. Infi knows this, of course. Sets up a trap. Life can't go for a hero. Or he has to fight out. It's a Firelord game, everybody. We're bringing the heat. We're bringing the Wisp for the detonate. Infi, evil. Evil as always. So he knows the Wisp can't go to the tavern. He's controlling the archers up top. Huge delay. Infi's so smart, man. So smart. Trying to come in with the Wisp, but that's being sniped. Has to be detonated at all cost. And now finally we get the Firelord. But Life is delayed by like 30 seconds and the push is already on. Ah, Infi. That's why he is one of the greatest Warcraft 3 gamers of all time. So what now? How? It's very similar to what we've seen on map 2, right? Hero with summons and pressure. The Ancient of Wars once again further out. Wanted to creep, of course, and maybe set up an expansion afterwards.
A player's forces are under attack.
And away we go. Not the most glorious series in terms of unit variety. We've seen exactly 2 footmen and archers. And on some maps, not even footmen. So Infi is switching it up. Doesn't want to go into a macro game later. Doesn't want Life to gather moon juice. That is incredibly smart. It's not the most beautiful Warcraft, but Infi was never in his career interested in creating beautiful Warcraft. Efficient Warcraft and winning Warcraft. That's what he's thriving for. If it takes tier 1 brawls and matches that only last 5 minutes, so be it. If that takes 170 towers on a map like Nullwood, so be it. And the pressure is on. And archers are so squishy. He's using and, let's say, abusing the strength of early footmen. Clearly inspired by Dandy. And sun glitters. Infi was watching the tournament 100%. Saw the powerful potato taking maps with mass footmen. Was like, yeah, that's fucked up, is what he said. Very, very likely. And then Dandy showed it yesterday in the final as well. Hunter's Hall cancelled. This is so oppressive. Is Infi even teching? I don't have the overlay that you see, so I think he is. And Life needs a way to deal with this. This could spark a Huntress opening. Couldn't it? Huntress are a million times better versus Footman, and Infi's coming in with probably another tower push. Arcane Volt first. Life is dealing with this a lot better than on Titantis. Is adjusting as he was confronted with this before. Firelord hurt. Very hurt. We're halfway through nighttime and oh, okay. He's leaving with the Alchemist coming for healing. A vicious, vicious, vicious combo. How do you deal with this? When you're Life, like how do you deal with this? Infi turning the matchup in MCup on its head. He's not interested in watched hours or streamed hours. Pure efficiency. Showing the Night Elves how it's done. And Life is in trouble. And I think the first time in these all the random Tavern Hero tournaments where Night Elf is completely getting hard counted early. I just said it, man. The first map and hero pick should be a huge favor to the person. Like it was on Infi on Tidehunters, as it was on now on Northern Isles for Life. But Infi is just marching across the straight forward. So, IMO, since Life is picking the hero, and the Fire Lord is already out, you prevent almost everything that has a summon and piercing damage on that summon, except the Beastmaster. And since it's your choice, you can't just simply not pick the Beastmaster and then try Huntress opening. It's already a late build. So maybe you can double down on that. Hey, Woody, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, smiley face.
Woody, sign-ups for Division 2 and today, if you want to play. Exclamation mark Division 2. Not even sure if you're signed up or not. Didn't check the sign-ups in a bit. But yeah, Infi is one step away from Grand Final. And Life needs to come up with solutions. Full beasts aren't even that strong. And Beastmaster as a hero is early harassed by Huntress because of being melee. Yeah, I agree. I agree. At least try it. I think the Fend Footmen in Infi's hands are too overwhelming at the moment. Ay. And this final day could be over in 1.5 hours. Is the grand final best of 7 or is it best of 5? I should probably figure this out. Oh, grand final is best of 7. All right, cool. That means we're gonna hopefully see every map there is. You could go Pit Lord Cleave, but only one map. Dark Ranger also strong, of course, with Black Arrow, but you need extra damage. And everything that works against Footmen also automatically works against Archers, right? Whether that's a Pit Lord, whether that's Black Arrow Dark Ranger. Panda should also work well. Yeah, I don't really get the Fire Lord, to be honest. Now that I think about it. You were overwhelmed with Defend, and then you pick a hero whose summons have piercing damage. Like, I think that was a bad choice, to be honest. But Life can adjust. Life finds a way. He didn't face elimination yet. In his matches versus Labyrinth and Happy, he took the lead. Also in the series versus LawLiet, he had the lead. Then it was 2-2. And against Focus, he wasn't faced at all. So, new situation. And Life is not really known as someone who's dealing with pressure too well. Hopefully he can perform and hopefully he can bring us a game 5. Want to see more Tavern heroes. Want to see more maps. We gotta. Once again, not available yet. There's a lot of new people coming in. Yes, this is a special tournament. Tavern heroes only. We always have the same Tavern heroes on both sides as a start. And then the second hero and third hero can be different. A lot of people might be thinking, oh, good. Infi, I like it. I don't want the Knight of Mirror. Knight of Mirror is so boring. You should watch the winner bracket semifinal between Life and LawLiet. We had Hippo Rider Mirror. Yep. That Hero Deny was 1000 IQ play, very dirty. 1000%. Infi is one of the dirtiest players in the game. When he can get an advantage, there's no morality involved. It's all about the W. And Infi has good experience with Tavern heroes. There wasn't, or with random heroes in general. He's running an all the randoms tournament, which is a little different than Tavern heroes only, because in that game mode, let's say as a human, you can also get a Demon Hunter, a Death Knight, etc. But you also end up with Tavern heroes, right? So he won his own tournament. Lol, a bit funny. But he knows what to do. As we're waiting for the game to unfold, now it's available. Hammerfall is the map. This has been a Firelord map for the entire tournament, but Firelord was picked now already. Match points, Infi. Can he conquer MCup via the lower bracket? Life hasn't defeated Infi on this patch, even in regular Warcraft. Let's see how far we can take it. Off we go. Infi is switching race! Another specialty in this tournament is that you can switch your race depending on what you need. And Life broke his brain trying to come up with a solution to this early footman aggression. And Infi has another solution. Just face him with the same race that he has. Oh man, the mind games are strong on Infi. We start with the seafood buffet. With the Makrura. But what hero is it gonna be? I still don't know how it works here. Like what has to be declared first. If it's map or hero or race. So it could be that Life said Hammerfall, hero, and if he said, yeah, okay, then Night Elf. Or if he said, well, me Night Elf, and then Life said, well, then Hammerfall. You know, I don't know the order of announcements. That is a little mystery. Imagine saying, I'm gonna mirror the #1 Night Elf. Yeah. Yeah. In other tournaments, is it forbidden to switch the race? No. But not within a series. So, if it's a best of 3, before the pick and ban phase starts, you have to say, I'm a Night Elf. Well, usually you don't have to say that because everybody's going with their main race anyway. But you can't switch from map to map. That's a special for this tournament. Pit Lord! Well, well, well. A Pit Lord would have been a good solution to the Footman with their cleave ability. Mongrathod versus Destromath is the mirror match. So Pit Lord, very tanky, strength hero. Doing area of effect damage with his passive cleave. That is very good against low HP units or clumped up units in general. And then, yeah, Infi said, well, that's not favorable. I don't want the Pit Lord to destroy my Footman. Let's go Night Elf. And you see the impact of cleave already. Life being the aggressor. And Infi just running away here. There's going to be a little bit of moon juice early on. Creeping unfolds. Infi can't creep this just yet as he contested the middle. Went to the green. So he saves it for later. Life starting with the claws of attack. The more damage you get, the more area of effect damage you get, and the more disruptive it is. Good start for Life, I'd say. Chances for game 5 are alive. Alive for life. Shut up, Neo. Tech is running. Pit Lord can, of course, be used as a tank, but ideally, you want the Pit Lords to ignore each other and get the Pit Lord into the back line where the fragile units are. Archers, that is in this case. And to just wreck them. If archers have to run, they can't do damage. And that looks then very good for the Pit Lord itself. So we're creeping up. We're unfolding tier 2. The first real game between the two. Ancient of War in a good spot. Infi is going for a Hunter's Hall hit. Oh, Steph! He's here! He's here! And this is exactly what I mean. Oh my god. Got the circlet, got the boots, got the claws. And this is the Ancient of War down. There's no chance to hold that. Level 3, Life is playing an excellent Destromath game. Look at him go with Cleave level 2. So much right-click damage is spread in an area of effect. And it's only the half of nighttime. Good time to use the Moonwells, actually, since there's regeneration coming in during nighttime for the Moonwells. But yeah, that was a play that Infi didn't expect. Well done. Well done. And Life... not giving up the fight. Not giving up the series. Not demotivated by the two unfortunate maps. Consecutive map. And we got... Ooh, Ancients of Wind versus Lore. Did Infi not see the LawLiet versus Life series? Does he not know that Life loves Hippo Riders? Because the best thing you can do against the Pit Lord is go air units. Cleave only works on the ground. It is the best ability that the Pit Lord has by far. And then just go ground, and they also have the advantageous damage type over Dryads, if that's what Infi is going for. Quite some damage with the Rain of Fire, I gotta say. Infi went level 2 breath. He's kicking 3 Moonwells. What? Oh my god, Life a little sloppy. This is 560 gold and 120 lumber. Who plays Rain of Fire 2? Infi is a genius. And Life didn't react in time. Oh boy. All that nice advantage from the early game out the window. Oh, that's also so much rejuve gone. Hippo Rider strategy is out now as well. He saw the wins. He must know. And it's crucial to hit the timings. But you can't hit timings when you can't produce units.
A player's forces are under attack.
He is the dirtiest player in all of Warcraft, and I love it. Hippo Riders can be played like gargoyles to a degree, where you send them across the map and snipe wisps to lower the lumber. But Infi with the Panda Pit Lord combo with just a lot of building damage. Amazing. As a Diablo player or as a ARPG player who loves meteor builds, awesome. This is awesome. Can the Hippo Riders do something? Sorath, thank you!
Burn baby burn less than 3.
Less than 3. Infi is burning a little higher than 3, to be honest. Life could have detonated against the Pit Lord, Kevin said in chat. True. He would have still lost the Moonwells. Okay. Could have repaired during the downtime, but it is rough. Legendary Kevin, second biggest Warcraft streamer in the West right now. I saw him at 6,000 viewers recently. Deserved best production value on Twitch. Oh. We go bears against the hippo, which is a little unintuitive because they can't attack air. They're a little bit like pigs. Oh, careful with the pity. Bears have roar that can be countered with Howl of Terror. One boosts the damage, the other lowers the damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting setup. Oh man. Two brilliant gamers going at each other. Who has the better late game plan? Life got a kick in the balls with that Rain of Fire, but he's recovering. And he's spreading Moonwells better now. They're not clumped up anymore, so instant adjustment. I like to see that. Pitlord has an Orb of Venom now, but Cleave doesn't work in combination with Orb. So it's always single target. It takes away the strength of Cleave. And it felt like Infi knows about the Hippo Rider play, but he just simply doesn't care. He has the Panda to cover that aspect of Life's strategy. Because Breath of Fire is amazing against air units. Even though it's usually better against low HP units. And Hippo Riders are really tanky. Like, people flame Hippo Riders for how bad they are. They can work as a niche strategy. They have low damage, for sure. They cost 4 supply. That's bad. But their HP, you can't complain about the HP. Oh, wait. Night Elf players. They can complain about the HP, but it's unjustified. Okay. Things settle a little bit, huh? Panda level 2, not where they want to be.
Town is under siege.
Ancients of Wind for some hippos as a counter. This is always tricky. Oh, the Rain of Fire lane continues. Oh, he built them again in a way that 3 can be hit alive. No way, dude. The best building placement against this would actually come from Sonic. With some Moonwells here. I lost vision over the map. Here, here, here. This would be a Sonic base placement.
A player's forces are under attack.
Unbelievable. And this is more than 1,100 gold in Moonwell kills. Ridiculous. Level 5 Pitlord though is 90% of the right clicks get converted into AoE. Area of effect. Invis now. Oh, it's Rain of Fire 3 actually. How good is Rain of Fire 3? Infi is Life is adapting. Where are I? What we're going for the Rectangle Gold Mine. Yeah, that's why you don't repair. Because it hits hard. And there's so much mana. Oh my god! He's killing them all with Rain of Fire. Fight fire with fire. Literally. And now all you gotta do is staff out. Because there's no disable on Infi. Nice Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combo. We see Hippo Riders, but they can be taken out rather quickly. Dryads are a good solution against the Rain of Fire. The AoE is pretty good, huh? 10 waves, 350 damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Infi has no income. He is getting killed with his own weapons, guys. What a unique game that unfolds in front of our eyes. And this is why, with Tavern Heroes only, Night Elf Mirror is amazing. We need a new rule set in competitive Warcraft 3. In Night Elf Mirror, ban the Night Elf heroes. Is this fantastic?
forces
We
are
got a couple of wisps here. Imagine a rain of fire. Love how life was approaching this game. It was easy to fall into a mental slump. You're down a map. You got hard countered. You think you have an idea on how to counter the hard counter. Then Infi switches Raze. Makes you look like a fool with the rain of fire. But life, analyze, adapt, overcome, and use your opponent's own weapon against them. There's a chance actually for Doomguard this game. As we see another invisibility. Night Elves, they do have a weakness that I certainly agree with. Their detection is ass. You could go Huns and Owls, but that's it. Fairy Fire, but that's it. And here we go again. We have a base race here. The Ancient Protectors are not protecting that much. It's more like Ancient by Timers. We have a base race. Life has no TP. He is hurting himself in confusion. That's the level 6 though. Doomguard up. We could see double rain of fire in a bit. But Life is about to use the main. And he simply doesn't care. I hope he has Wisp somewhere. Where's the Doomguard? Wasn't there a Doomguard? There he is! But yeah, that TP is too late, my friend. That repair is too late! Infi gets the tree. OMG. What the hell is going on in this game? What the hell is going on in this game? Infi has no income. Stomp on both heroes. Is the Doomguard winning the game? Going in with Cripple! Drunken Haze! So many misses! Stomp! And the Doomguard kills the Pit Lord! GG! Phenomenal! Phenomenal Warcraft! Oh, Life! What a genius approach! Doesn't matter if he loses the base. I have never seen this in my life. I'm casting this game for 18 years. And I have never seen such a series. Gorgeous, gorgeous Warcraft. Wonderful. Just wonderful. And this is why Warcraft is the best game there ever was. From countering the opponent's strat of map 2 and 3, to Infi countering the counter by picking a mirror match, to completely switching how Pitlord Mirror was played the entire tournament, from less brawly to base harassy, switching up skill builds from focus on cleave, focus on cleave, focus on cleave, to Rain of Fire. Killing 6 Moonwells with it, lol. And then a Doomguard Stomp Rain of Fire to kill the opponent's Pitlord, man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This has been everything I hope from a Pitlord game in this cup. I've been wanting it every match, but they refuse to run Pitlord so often. You looks like someone who plays the bass guitar. Why insult me like that, bro? Oh, absolutely legendary look, brother. Thanks. Aren't bass players the Night Elf players of the music scene, kinda? But thank you. This cup is a huge success for the observers. Hell yeah! And day 1 was so shit. Day 1 was so bad. Cheese all in after cheese all in. 3-minute games, 5-minute games, super uninteresting. And then came game 2, day 2. And that had everything. And it only got better when the players got better and adjusted to the strategies. Mr. Buttcrumbs, you adorable human being. I welcome you to the stream. I hope you're having as much fun as I have. You want to see BBC eating? Well, unfortunately, he's not right now. Oh, Magic Yang. Oh, get him all in there, buddy. What are we eating? Oh, they're using paper towels now. They're using paper towels now for their beef jerky. Yeah. BBC, man. He's so checked out. Look at him. The poster, dude. You're an old man. Sit up straight. Your back will thank you later. Can't say I haven't been in this position, but how can you sit there like this when these games are so awesome? Oh, I don't know. In 3 minutes, we'll be there. Does Cleave hit buildings? No. Phenomenal. This is something that wasn't really done in Warcraft in the past 20 years. Just apply different rule sets, man. You can make everything epic. It is what it is. Alrighty, the final game of this series, it was a lot faster than anybody could have expected. We had 4 maps in 1 hour with the BBC broadcast breaks in between. So in 2 minutes, we're going to go live. We don't know the map just yet. We don't know the heroes just yet. We know that Infi can pick it. Is it then again the Footman Rush with the defend? LawLiet probably breaking his brain already. Who invented this format? Magic Yang. That's why it's called the M Cup. The M is for Magic Yang. The creator of the talent strategy. A lot of people will say, ah, Mr. Neo, that was Moon. Moon refined it. Magic Yang was the one who came up with it. Know your Warcraft history, everybody. It's only been 22 years. One can know that. It truly is magical. It truly is. As we're loading in, you still got a minute or so. If you haven't followed the channel just yet, we broke 130,000 followers here, but wouldn't 150 or 140 be a lot better? I think so. If you're not following us right now, you get a notification whenever we go live. If you enable that, of course. Never miss a broadcast. It's for free. Same goes for YouTube. Hit that sub button on YouTube to help us push towards the 100K. So finally, after 10 years, we get our award, our play button. 1 million would be better. Yeah, so help us out. Help us out. And if you have a Prime sub laying around, I won't complain if you give it to us. On a wonderful final Sunday afternoon. Is there a satisfactory chronicle of the Warcraft 3 esports history somewhere? Does it still exist? For the first 10-ish years it does. You have to go via the Wayback Machine. Wayback Machine. I think it was written by Zerta. Let me try to grab that for you. But Crowns with the gift up to Walter Frosch Zigarette. Thank you. Here's the link. It's gonna be a bit tricky for all y'all, but yeah. Oh no, it was Raistlin. It was Raistlin, but I think Zerta helped. So yeah, that is the Chronicle of Warcraft from 2002 to 2010. It is an amazing write-up in the chat now. Cosmos coming in with the sub. Okami!
You deserve this more than anyone.
Let's go! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta raise that sub counter. That's unfortunately dropping every time. We are on Turtle Rock. Infi has decided the final map, but what's gonna be the final hero? In game we go. Who's gonna face LawLiet in the grand final of the first M Cup? We're about to witness this. Let's go then. Infi with human on the left-hand side. Trio! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm hearing humans. That's right. Infi back to human. And Infi back to the winning strategy of Mass Footman. I wouldn't mind. Is he going for the Tavern block again? He did that on Northern Isles. And Life, is he adjusting? Not just yet. Goes for a very defensive Ancient of War position. In the winner bracket semifinal, Life was also in a game 5 after having a lead for the entire series. And then he lost to LawLiet. Maybe it was nerves. He almost had that game. It was a Pit Lord game, by the way. Naga! Whoo! Naga against Mass Footies. Infi is calling Militia. Wants early map control. Archer being under attack. Archer being killed immediately. A phenomenal start for Infi. How much damage can he do? Is this a tower push? Naga tower push?
8 Monate again, so schnell vorbe wie Neos Haar Kappa.
Yo, Yannick, thank you for the sub. 8 months, let's go. Life probably needs a tower push defense, but Infi is sending back the workers. He just wanted to get an early archer kill, early game control to keep the Naga low. Fork Lightning can be very good against a Footman Rush. Infi claims the kill, but Life claims the item. Taking quite some damage now. Do we have double racks? No, not really. Oh, Life in trouble. Last bit of moon juice. Too close to the Footman. Gotta slither away here, but Infi doesn't want to commit too much. Not going for the kill. Loses one of these. The best early game so far for Life against the Footies. We tech fast. Is that the call? Seems like it is, because Infi is teching as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he might hit him with an alchemist push once again. Life will be on defense pretty much the entire game. But he survives the early one. He survives the early rush. He survives the ambush at the tavern. I think Life is making good adjustments. And we have ourselves a grand map 5 on even levels. This will be the Northern Isles push, huh?
Amazing casters.
Let's go, Grey Dwarf. Thank you. Gets another Footman. Every Footman kill here raises the Naga level, weakens the incoming tower push. Naga getting caught. We have Fork Lightning now. Infi is strong currently. Not at the tavern. No alchemist. But this is a lot of moon juice that you'd rather preserve. It's very little to work with for Life. He doesn't have a shop up. He can't get the lores up. The Ancient of War this time is in position though. Infi tower pushing for the grand final. LawLiet is waiting. Already coming up with solutions here. Life trying to lure Infi away from the base, but let's be honest. The person with 20 years of competitive Warcraft experience, is he falling for that? Probably not. He's following, yep, but the workers are still there. Second Ancient of War. More archer production. Alchemist second for Infi, and shields are up. What are you supposed to do against it? What is supposed to be the solution? Life, you might have eliminated Happy, but one of the other goats in this game is probably a little bit too much. Goes for the Dark Ranger, not giving up the fight. Is it Silence? No, it's Black Arrow. Wants to kill the Footman for the skeleton. But how do you heal this Naga? This Moonwell is most important. Second Engine of War has been falling. Wisp detonates. Gets rid of a lot of heal wave, actually. Don't lose the Naga. Or rebuild it immediately. Town portal gone. Infi, though. Where are his forces? Close. So close. Piercing damage, amazing versus towers, but it's too little and too late. Guard tower is up as my screen is lagging a little bit. Second tower prevented. Naga, though, no way to save her. Only a level 1 hero. If you don't lose the Moonwells, you can still rebuild her in in a bit more than 30 seconds. But Dark Ranger also hurt. Infi switching attention to the buildings that are coming up. A shop in the back is essential. Ancient of War would be a huge help, but the target fire of the guard tower is there. Naga rebuild. Dark Ranger distracting. Life holding on for now, but it's gonna turn daytime. And then when the moon juice stays empty, what are you supposed to do? Infi again, flipping the script just as he did against Moon. No Dragonhawk shenanigans, but the Naga is back fighting for the dear life. Any chance for glaive throwers? Any chance for anything? Focus fire on the Naga, but she found a cloak. Can't be revealed. Archers do their very, very best to smash down a tower, and that works. Naga into the shadows once again. Life might be holding here, guys. Life might finally be holding. Potion use. Full HP. Naga once again. You gotta survive the daytime, and then you might be fine. Killing the Dark Ranger is huge XP if life denied. Oh, might have been a tower kill, actually. Rebuilding is way better than buying potions over and over. Reveal! Oh, boy. He knows where the Naga is, but his own Naga is under so much pressure. Wild scenes. Trying to go in with the skeleton that is disposable, but can't really. This last production building for life. Can it be saved? Otherwise, this was the second last archer of the game. This is going to be so expensive. He can't hold, and he's going to lose wisps on top of this as well. Was this the one overcommitment? Life trying so hard, but Infi seems overwhelming. The tower position so safe. The cloak, life saver. But the Dark Ranger is back. Of course, every hero kill is a lot of XP for the enemy. And that's another one right there, isn't it? Slow. Alchemist hits too hard, and with that, the Naga goes down for the second time. Infi defeats the Happy Slayer #1 in live with 3 ultra pressure tier 1, tier 2 pushes. Life got better and better and better against it. Maybe the second Engine of War was too late and too little, and the hero kills maybe a little bit too much. But Infi, the winner of the Chinese All the Randoms tournament that he came up with himself, is the winner of the lower bracket final and moves on. LawLiet has a tough nut to crack. But LawLiet is the best in defending tower pushes. The best Night Elf, that is. So just because it worked against Life doesn't mean that it's going to work against LawLiet. And of course, LawLiet was watching, was casting, and he knows the way Infi plays. And he probably knows the way Infi played against Moon as well with Dragonhawks. So Infi must have this on the back of his, or in the back of his mind, that LawLiet is a very different player than Life is. Not better, not worse, different. Everybody says you can't break LawLiet with this. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. A best of 7 grand final awaits between... to be honest, I would have loved to see LawLiet versus Life, as their winner bracket semifinal was so close and both have defeated Happy. Would have been a cool storyline. Also, a little palm on the soul of the Night Elves to have a Night Elf mirror final. And it was super entertaining, so can't be bothered with that. Or can't bother with that. But LawLiet has to crack the code now. I think we're set for a great grand final, regardless. LawLiet versus Infi has always been amazing. LawLiet eliminated Infi from WCA 2015 during his rise to fame, when he eliminated all the humans with the Warden and brought Warden back single-handedly into the meta. Afterwards, though, Infi usually got the big W, while LawLiet performed really well against TH. Infi was always the roadblock. And I can see that it's very, very, very prestigious to claim a map here. Also, LawLiet has been in a slump for so long. And he got into many grand finals, but winning tournaments, oftentimes, not that easy for him. Gonna be some good matches, eh? I agree. If you like what we do, feel free to follow. If you have a Prime sub left over, feel free to leave it here. We go into a tiny bit of a break, you know, to get ready for a long best of 7. Grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and then we're here with the last match of M Cup.
Scream. Live in woods, ancients rise, angry bears fear the night. Men are gone, super whales, salt is on, never trust an elf. Cold arrow, double staff, grab your bow, nature's wrath. Pour out a drink for Saint Moon, fan some acolytes too. Remember, the elf cabal is always watching you.
We're back, everybody. Grand final time. LawLiet versus Infi. A match that excites us for 10 years straight. Now, in a different mode. Tavern Heroes Only is the way. And did the game already start? No, not yet. Wonder, is there this Korean tournament Peak Mount Hayal thingy going on? Or is that done? Hope that LawLiet isn't too busy. Oh no, decisive battle at Gwangming Peak has ended. And I don't even know if LawLiet was involved. Probably not. Sock taking that home. Interesting. In the final versus focus. Look at this. Look at this. Nice. Yeah, we unfortunately couldn't show this due to being a bit too busy. But yeah, that means we might have a little bit of time. BBC always using that time to advertise his products. What's he eating today is the question. Usually beef jerky. Oh, no, it has started on their side. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Then we don't want to spoil anything. We're always 3 minutes behind due to how this works. And I'm a bit confused, to be honest, because our admin is not in a game. Oh, wait. BBC is playing himself. BBC, this is the ad. Ah, so he wasn't even playing live. We've seen this yesterday. This is an ad video playing. Is there a tutorial on how to install the Kenshin mods? Yep, on the page that we link with Kenshin. It's super easy. You just download, you unpack, you copy, you paste, you run file, you launch the game. Easy. Easy. It's all here on the homepage that we have in the bot. Good to see you all interested in the new models. I think they are amazing. And I think the majority of people appreciate them. Yeah, we might have then 5 more minutes actually. Roundabout. Wait, where's that Reddit thread? It's good to see more interest in Warcraft. That's always reflected in Reddit threads. Wait, is that thread gone? I don't see it anymore. There was a thread saying the viewer experience for Warcraft tournaments is a bit odd. Because everybody is using different graphics settings and different overlays, etc. Oh, there, the tournament watching experience. That's why I couldn't see it. StarCraft AoE 2, same graphics every stream. Warcraft 3, 4 streams, 4 different appearances, classic graphics, Blizzard's lazy classic HD, the community's classic HD that looks like a worse HOTS with weird animations and model additions, and finally the abomination that is Reforged. Why are some tournament streamers not using the default graphics, especially when thousands of new players are watching for the first time? Why advertise the in-game with half-baked community patches and modern Blizzard slop? So, first of all, I think this is a bit odd. So, nobody is using Classic HD because we're playing on War 3 Champions and you can't use Classic HD on War 3 Champions. The same goes for Reforged. So, I don't know where he ever saw this or where they saw that. But that's not a thing. And that's not a thing. Also, for StarCraft and AoE, they have only these settings. And the community HD is a new thing. And I think advertising, like, because updated models is something that a lot of people want, right? We always wanted it since way before Reforged. And now we have that available. And you can still make the choice yourself if you want that or not. But how would people know about these models if they're not advertised? And how would people know about their choice if it's not advertised? So he's saying, I should take my choice away and my preference away for uniformity. I don't think that's quite fair. If people like it, they can use it. If people don't like it, they cannot use it. That's always been the great thing in Warcraft. Everything is moddable. Everything is individualizable. There's another post saying, yeah, it's also the same with the overlay. Aside the atrocious visual method or Reforged graphics, I'm kind of fine with all of them. And I think they're so close to each other that it's not a problem. Except Reforged, of course. The real problem is that only Back to Warcraft has a good tool for preventing the in-game, or for presenting the games. Yes! Having followed StarCraft for years by now, it's baffling that Blizzard still hasn't made an acceptable observer tool for Reforged. Yes! It's really annoying to see observers dragging the screen, looking at you, Neo. F you. And no production info on the screen. Props to Back to Warcraft boys for developing their own ops technologies, which was super freaking expensive, by the way. Yeah. And it's also not shareable because I have to log in and stuff the way it's coded. By the way, this is the way to observe. You have to drag because we don't have a camera frame panning that is smooth. It's just so jumpy. It's annoying. And it's not pleasing at all. So that part of his post is wrong. And he agrees. I know I tried it myself. You're doing a great job. Cracking one up on you. All right. All good. All good. All good. I would love to have that smooth camera like StarCraft people have. But the in-game advanced overlay is atrocious. And we've said it many, many, many times. That it's atrocious. Still better than nothing, but it's atrocious. So yeah, totally agree with that part. And yeah, there are a couple of people who get more vocal with their criticism against the Kenshin mod. But in my opinion, they're always drowned out by the praise towards the models. And of course, I have a limited perspective, right? It's my bubble, my chat, my comments. But I see so much interest and so much praise and so many people asking where to download this and very little criticism. So my estimation is people want to watch games with Kenshin mod. Now chat will say, make a poll. Never works. There's always, it doesn't matter when and how you make a poll. It's always only the selected few that see it on that day, that week, that platform. And people's minds also change. And then we made one poll and then it's uniform. Yeah. So for now, I will use it. The others don't have to, of course, but I will use it. The Chinese broadcast is still in commercials, by the way. Compare viewers. It doesn't work that way, buddy. If one cast is on a Monday and one cast is on a Wednesday, you can't compare the numbers. If one cast has one group of players and the other cast has another group of players, you can't compare the viewers. If you have amazing games on one cast and rather average games on the other, you can't compare it. And I think most important is that people get excited over things in Warcraft. And having people excited for new models is worth more than a handful of people who don't like it. Is that dried meat? Yeah, they're eating beef jerky, mate. Every day in masses. Love how casual they are. Not giving a fuck. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's comfy. It's comfy. I don't, especially for like a fun cup like this, you don't have to be super serious. I think the times of like wearing a suit on broadcast are over. I'm sitting here with a blanket as well. What I would like to see is you guys using the same overlay layout. Me too. That's why we redesigned everything and are still waiting for the coder to find time. People were using Reforged graphics by the same logic, but nobody's saying uses that anymore. That is not true. Nobody was excited by Reforged graphics. We used Reforged graphics for a month because we had the tournament in Anaheim that we know we're using Reforged graphics. And from a home cast, you got your screen like, I don't know, half a meter away from you. And then you can click on your own things, right? So if you can't immediately identify something, if it's a skeleton or if it's a ghoul, you can click on it and figure it out. But at that tournament, the screens were like 2 meters away from the casting desk. And we knew we had a dedicated observer where we can't click on stuff ourselves. So we had to get used to Reforged graphics to not completely fuck up the DreamHack cast. And then after DreamHack was over, we immediately switched. We made hour-long streams to tell people what shit about Reforged graphics. Like, what is this revision? We moderated chat harshly because it got freaking annoying. But nobody said Reforged graphics is awesome, bro. What the hell is that? Don't quite understand that. Bit of revisionist, I think. Can you please start the game? Bro, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to teleport to China to tell them what to do? And they have to pay the bills, man. It's $5,000. $4,000 for this cup. And they have to sell a lot of beef jerky for the $4,000. Can you start the game? How about you do something? Why always me? Come on, get active. StarCraft 1 had a good remaster. Red Alert had a good remaster. That's very different because that's 2D and Warcraft is 3D. Not going by excuses. The art style is freaking disastrous as a whole. And they did good models for Footman and Grunt, as we saw in the leaks. But it's all down to the decision of the creative lead that is, what's his name? Sosa.
B2WHI.
Let's go, Bearcore! You sound like my girlfriend on a Sunday when I'm supposed to vacuum. Who vacuums on a Sunday, bruh? It's a day to rest. Let it go. Do it another day. Do I see any activity? Game is still not hosted. Is there, like yesterday, we had to wait for Labyrinth a little bit because he was playing something else. Is LawLiet playing something else on the side? He can't, right? Hmm. There isn't all the randoms cup, but that's later. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I think they started. Did they? Nope. They're playing the same commercial, or the second part of the commercial. I don't know. Wait, I have a team chat with LawLiet. Let's see if there's something happening there. Maybe they scheduled the final for later. Nope. It was a very, very quick series. Maybe they just want to stall. Your thoughts on KK vs War 3 champions now that the dust has settled? Still the same. They do allow Western players to play their tournament matches on War 3 champions, so that's good. But that has nothing to do with KK. I am really excited for the War 3 champions ladder season with all the Western players, though. That's really cool. That is hella cool. Starbuck with 80 and 1, though. The new happy. That's crazy. But Yen seemed to be super motivated. Death Note is super motivated. Neutron is back. Leon is playing lots of games again. TS Yok with the 100 games. Like, these players excite me. These players are what we have to build around. Oh, look who's back. The Hinagikus of this world. Yeah, exactly. Make Knopf come back. Make Side come back. Have the Muslim play the games. That is awesome. So I think for War 3 champions and for the Western player, it's a blessing in disguise. But yeah, I don't think the KK platform did any good except throw money in for tournaments. Yeah, not sure what they're doing here. They have the caster, the Chinese caster, constantly playing on Turtle Rock. Ay, the graphic glitches. Bro, what is this? Chinese TikTok. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. This looks glitchy and scuffed AF, dude. What? Hope that's not the recording. In France, KK means shit. That's funny. That's funny. Hello, Disengaged. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Yeah, this is too scuffed, man. This is cancer for my eyes. Jesus. Later tonight, we have the DWCC finals starting. We had to postpone that a little bit. We originally wanted to start yesterday, as we have to finish next Sunday. And the bracket looks pretty good, actually. We do have a lot of Night Elves, but for today, Carson is going to join you. We open up with Sonic versus Smurf, aka Nabu. Jens versus Inspired coming up. Starbucks Soima and Foggy Pato. Hot Night Elf Mirror. And run of show should be quite fine with Sonic Smurf. It's going to be action-packed, loose cannon Night Elf Mirror. Jens versus Inspired. Jens certainly the favorite, but Inspired is doing a hell of a job recently. Starbucks Soima will probably be a pretty one-sided affair, but sets up an awesome next round with Foggy and Pato against the winner here. This is also something I'm very excited about. Surely less bear mirror than people expect with the players involved. And Foggy versus Starbuck coming. Sonic versus Jens coming, maybe. Inspired versus Jens coming. We'll see about that. So many Night Elves. We had 4 open qualifiers. Blame the orcs, the undeads, and the humans in this region. Don't blame the Night Elves. That's my job. Is the caster maybe playing against viewers? Is that what they're doing? For like a prize or something? Okay, Chinese chat is asking the real question. When will the final be played? They are. This is the old patch, right? This is 1.27. I'm pretty sure. LawLiet playing right now? What? What's he playing? Where? Is he streaming on... What's the new name of a Freakat TV? Soon? Soup? Or is Magic Yang playing against LawLiet? No. Okay.
조금씩 차츰차츰 버프가 됐어요.
So
데미지를 일씩 계속 돌려줬어.
So is casting.
그래가지고 라이프맨 다시 공속을 0.35로 바꿔준 게 2020년도 현재 25년도니까
Complaining about Rifleman.
계속 이제 그 픽스된 채로 이 상태로 라이프맨은 강력하게 남아있다. 에코아일은 맵은 바뀐 지 좀 됐습니다. 저게 2.0 버전이 나온 건데 옛날 에코아일이 좀
But
사연터가 많이
Crumbs,
적고
thank you for the gift sub to Emilia. I saw her playing Warcraft
베이스당
today.
멀티가 하나씩
Learning the game.
있잖아요.
Looking good, looking good, looking good.
그거 먹고서 존버하면서 게임이 그냥 거의
Alright, so I don't know where you saw that LawLiet is playing anything. This is just Soen complaining about rifles. Life is streaming on 120's channel, possibly for the first time ever. Life is streaming on 120's channel. Interesting. Oh, look at him go. Didn't change much, huh? Didn't change much from the last picture we got of we got of him. Mushu live. Okay, live starting streaming. Nice, 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 nice. Nice jacket, man. Love it. Yeah, live still one of the youngest gamers we have in the scene. What is he now? 25? Yeah, I was surprised that he wasn't streaming for a long time. 28 already. Oh, damn. I remember when he was 16. But yeah, he didn't change much, did he? That was 6 years ago. This is today. Same person. Ironhead Baby. That's the nickname, I guess. Good to see, good to see. Live streaming should certainly be fun for the Night Elves. And everybody's waiting for the final to start. Oh, we got another round of advertisements in. Once again, the mouse pad. Signed mouse pad. Let's go. They're having fun, man. They're having fun. Magic Yang, by the way. Backseat caster position. In his own tournament. Good to see they're doing more tournaments, though. So that means it's somewhat lucrative. I got my friend list up. I still don't see a game. They are snacking constantly. Yep. Snack all day. Well. Chinese have the weirdest nickname, man. You wonder about Ironhead Baby? They call Infi the eunuch. Because he isn't a father yet. That's like the level of nicknames we got there, okay? It's a rough world over there, man. It's a rough world over there. Yeah, what can I say? It's just the fact. I was as shocked as you are when I found out. We need such names too? Absolutely not. Asian niggas are mega toxic. Yeah. Guys, I'm so confused. Okay. We're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna start a higher or lower game. And then it must be hosted in a second. OJ Simpson or BNP? I have no idea what that is. Some sort of bank? Yeah, lower. What? Holy, okay, that was close. That was way closer than expected. These Google searches are from 20-something, 2017 or something. Has Alicia Keys more than that in 2017? More than 1.8? Probably, right? It's way past her hype. Higher? Okay, Mr. Reza owns, I believe you. I should have listened to myself. Yeah, this is you. You idiots. I had the right gut feeling, man. I had the right gut feeling. Never trusting you again. Pampers or 12 monkeys? Lower. 12 monkeys or rich? Rich. Alone for the name. Rich or Deadpool? Certainly Deadpool. Yeah, easy. Media always scores well. Edward Messi. Messi. What? What? Shit. Fuck. So I can't trust you. I can't trust me. What the heck are we doing? Why wouldn't you look for like largemouth bass? Thank you for the tier 1. So what are we doing now? Just we will probably get a better result when I have my eyes closed Wait, can I do this with hotkeys? When I do it with my eyes closed, can we beat 2? I can't do it with hotkeys. Wait. Okay, this is higher, this is low. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Higher, lower. Oh, wait, I have to wait a little bit. Okay, so now I can't see what it is. That's the next one. I'm just clicking randomly until I find something. Oh shit! Okay, that doesn't work either. uh, just guess before. That would work. Still no game hosted. What the hell is going on? They're advertising paper bags now? I hope they start at like the top of the hour. Hello game. Okay. Who the heck is Chris Angel? It's probably a person I don't know that's mega famous. Homelessness, lower. Harp. That's a tricky one. He's a Vegas magician. A magician. Okay. Lower. Shit. Oh my god, this is the worst. The worst higher or lower session we've ever done. But it's nice that we're in unison. We all fuck up together. I like it. Did you see Mr. Carson getting Grandmaster last night? No. He probably said something like, that's what it tells you about the state of the game when I'm hitting Grandmaster. Something laid back critical like that. Bro, park the F out, man. You're freaking Grandmaster. Oh. Magic Yang has disappeared. I'm about to start a ladder game, man. What the hell? But then I'll surely miss the game. I know that the breaks at the BBC broadcast are excessive. But this is next level. It's like 25 minutes. Trying to read through the auto translation of the chat to see if there's something. I'll ask the admin. Hello. Do we know when the next game will start? I should have done this 20 minutes ago, probably, but I didn't expect this. Is Infi streaming his POV? Fly is, but Infi isn't online. Oh, no, 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 no. lost together. What is... Oh? Oh, LawLiet isn't home. What the hell? Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, they said about 10 minutes. Okay, around 10 minutes. How is he not home? That screen said Infi LawLiet at 9. Okay, that's another viewer game, I guess. Yep, alright. Well, at least we know. At least we know. That makes things a little easier. He forgot his town portal. That's true. Okay, let's see if we have any Warcraft streams. Knopf really benefited a lot, right? From the Tyler coaching. He got consistently 600 viewers. Love that. Very, 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 very cool to see. The light stream is still on. Yeah, that's so in. Who's was playing campaign? Nice. Frozen Throne campaign first time. Dude, Knopf is locked in, boys. Yeah, dude, it's so awesome to see him at 600 viewers. Oh, you don't see it. What is the 8-man doing? Lemus Games, War 3 OnlyFans summary. Okay. We're in for a cool game here, actually. Oh, and now it might be over. Lol. It's a 2-2. Who's he playing with? Oh, GG. Didn't see. Ah, Battle.net Games. Okay. Okay, Swedish boys having fun. I saw Squid coming back a little bit. Yeah, I love the success for Knopf. He's such a likable person, man. Such a likable person. Ah, ATSP is up. All right. It looks like Dandy is in 8-man's chat. Look at him go. Still learning. Learning Pally Rifle now. Hey, Lado, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? LawLiet on the way home. Unbelievable. That means he's not warmed up either. Is that a skin? Paladin with the sword? Yes. They're watching replays. Soul Teacher Man?
But you know, he can't make every single guide, so I'll try to make some guides myself. Especially the Pala Rifle guides. Okay, so we are creeping, and when we are going tier 3, right, we can't really attack our opponent base without the Zeppelin drop. So this flying machine. Of course, we can creep jack.
Lado, are you sad that Ampi didn't win? That your coaching didn't pay off eventually? Are you still in touch with him?
Mana from the creeps and you use mana to heal yourself. So, creeping is healing you. Yes, we need to Pala Rifle slogans. With Pala Rifle, creeping equals healing. Creeping equals healing. Name another race that is getting healing during the creeping phase.
Yeah, he did well. He did.
And we are out healing the damage from the monsters with this first strategy. Because you may say that, for example, with when you play undead Dreadlord ghouls, there is vampiric aura on Dreadlord, and the ghouls are attacking and they're melee quickly.
It's slow
and they
though.
get some HP back, but I think it's still not worth it, you know. But with Pal Rifle, actually creeping heals you if there is mana on the monsters.
That's a logic that you can apply for sure. Nice to see the Warcraft scene still vibrant when it comes to streaming, even though we are waiting a little bit here. True, I didn't see LawLiet in my friend list for some time. That's right. That is right. Oh, little bit of... Oh, does that mean that LawLiet didn't see the matches either? That could be a huge advantage for Infi. Some skins work on Reforged only? Hell yeah. I think we went through all the funny Warcraft clips, but did we see every funny Warcraft video of the past couple of days, weeks? Oh, 4 things you should know about Warcraft 3. Let's go. And then we should have a game. What do we got? Oh, sorry. We got a destroyer. What's he using? Ah, if you can suck your own mana. You can't. You can't suck the mana via destroyers from magic immune units. I did not know this. I never thought about this. Damn. Yeah, of course it makes sense. Fire up a replay of you playing that would be equivalent to funny Warcraft. Screw you, Ankis.
Oh.
Ooh, can you... Huh. Huh? Oh. Wait, it just takes the max, right? Yeah, 400 is the max. 400 mana absorption is the next. The max.
Evil is near.
Okay, we're transferring mana to the destroyer. That does work even though the unit is magic immune, I guess. I don't know. What was that supposed to show us? I'm not too sure. Negative mana was off though. It said. Oh, it's less than 400. But it's only the max, right? It's still only the max. I think it's just what's more efficient. Yeah, it's 50 here. And this is more efficient. It's just about what's more efficient. Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh, the difference with hardened skin. Actually very interesting. How much percentage is this? A third? Wow, what a buff, man. Holy moly. That was rather low damage. This is rather high damage, so it shouldn't be that much of a difference. Yep. The higher the damage, the lower the difference. Yeah. Damn. Can we see it versus ghouls? Oh yeah, that would be sick. Initial damage is the same, right? Only the second goes through? The second is reduced? Oh no, it's not. Huh? It's ignored. It's only poison. Poison works. Okay. So spikes, spell stuff is ignored. Spike stuff is ignored. Poison is ignored. This should be huge. Okay, rule of thumb. The lower the damage is, the more of an impact it has. So against knights, not a big impact. Against mass footies, mega impact. Yeah, this will be crazy. Hardened Skin is a weird spell. It reduces damage taken by a flat amount. Rapid small spikes. Use them. Yep. And single attack. Large hits. Not a big difference. Yep. Oh, you can see the HP actually. True. What the hell? Oh, sick. Yeah, it reduces. Never lower than. Wait. Minus 1 HP. Oh, it's 8, right? Somewhat like this. But never lower than something. Oh. Lobby has been hosted, by the way. Lobby has been hosted. And LawLiet is online. Nice. We're getting there. Yeah, that's just unit levels, mostly. $57 is a bit odd number, isn't it? Yeah, that's simple unit levels. But the hardened skin 95, Jesus. The hardened skin thing was mind-blowing. I thought buildings don't give XP. If they can attack, they do. Wait, a single panda from the ultimate gives XP? No. No. Am I getting this wrong? Yeah? You can get 450 XP? Why wouldn't it? I think you'd have to kill all 3 of them, but not the individual ones. I thought it works like, okay, 1 summon doesn't really matter, 2 summons doesn't really matter. But if you kill all 3, then you get the big XP. But it does make sense. I never thought about it. That's like killing a level 6.5 hero. Killing... Oh, that's like killing a level 3 hero. One panda, little panda bear is like a level 3 hero. Wow.
Destiny awaits. Watch out.
High ground vision.
Of course. It is.
Can't look up. Can't look up.
Of course. It is certain.
Oh,
Watch
man.
out.
Okay, experiments getting crazy.
Look out.
Can you blink there now, I guess, since you know where you have to blink?
You need my counsel. I see. I see.
That's funny.
It is certain. Of course. Watch out.
So lost.
Seeing is believing. It is certain.
Yeah, you wouldn't know why you can't go up there. Lol, that's funny.
Watch out. Of course. It is certain. Seeing is believing. Watch out. You need my counsel. I see. Of course.
Just wall off the high ground, guys. Wait, there...
Of course.
Oh, there is a little gap, but not enough.
My eyes are open. I see. Of course.
There are 2 high grounds. Yep.
Watch out.
And you only reveal 1 high ground, huh?
You need my
You have to
counsel.
reveal every high ground for itself?
I see. Watch out. Of course.
One pass.
It is
Fascinating.
certain. Destiny awaits. I see.
Okay, they are in the lobby. All players are in the lobby.
Of course. Seeing is believing. I see. It is certain. Of course. My eyes are open. Watch out. Destiny awaits. Of course. You need my counsel. Watch out.
Showing all the different spots on the map. Yeah.
Destiny awaits. I see. Watch out. Watch out. You need my counsel. Of course. It is certain. My eyes are open. I see. Seeing is believing. It is destiny awaits. Of course.
Either I'm missing something or he's milking that a lot.
Of course. It is certain. I see.
I think he means it's depending on the direction.
Of course. Destiny awaits. Watch out.
It feels samey.
I see. My counsel. Seeing is believing.
Show all the
Watch out.
spots. Yep.
You need my counsel. Seeing is believing. I bow to your will.
Acolytes can't pass. Wisp
What?
can't pass.
All right.
Peasants can't pass.
Yes, I can do that.
Peons can't pass. This is how you create a wall off, I guess. I conclude that only the lumber mill can be used on all 4 sides for a wall off. The remaining 4 buildings can't be used from the back or right sides. I feel like I didn't get the point. It would be helpful if he would talk. Sick. Man, he is a mad scientist. An amazing video once again, showing the quirkiness and beauty of Warcraft 3. Leave the man 1 million likes. He deserves it. He deserves it so much. So there's always someone explaining, which I love. Absorb mana cannot be cast on spell immune or invulnerable targets. Absorb mana transfers to all the target's mana instantaneously. Siphon does the same, but it takes time. Moonwell's replenish uses 2 mana to restore 1 mana. It's more efficient to absorb it. Hardened Skin reduces all attack damage it recovers by 12, but the damage they receive after armor reduction shall not be lower than 3. This means that low damage units such as workers only really do 3 damage to the mountain giants, whereas high damage units like Frostworm or Knights still deal decent damage. All wards except Serpent Wards, Clockworks, and Phoenix give no experience when killed. Unit 0 summons all grant experience when killed. Some maps feature buildable ramps that, if built on, cannot be seen at all by ground units, making it for an invisible force field. Worker units can get stuck on buildings.
I bow to your will.
I feel like I still didn't get it.
What? All right. Yes, I can do that.
I feel like I still didn't get it. It's too advanced. It's too advanced. The game still didn't start yet. We are in the lobby. I see that. We're just waiting for the go. That was like an hour now. More or less. I could have laddered in that time, man. God damn it. Is there another explanation? Oh, that was episode 69? Nice. Building size is not determined by collision size like units, but their pathing map. In the editor, the lumber mill uses a pathing map of 1010 solid compared to the 4 other buildings listed in 838, which only has 88 solid. Some other structures are bigger, but the simple path... I don't get this. Nope, I gotta say I don't get this. I'm like, yeah, nope. Oh, the game has started, everybody. The game has started in 3 minutes. Grand freaking final. Infi versus LawLiet. Let's go. There's an explanation in the comments by NCHP. Ah, I just read that. Still don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna get a coffee refill real quick. And then it's grand finals time. Well, 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 well. With an hour delay, we're able to start this. This is the grand final of the M Cup. This is the two best players with Tavern Hero only. It's been an amazing week of fascinating and variety strats. And the two best players face each other. It is Infi versus LawLiet in a best of 7. LawLiet was the first to defeat Happy in the winner bracket quarterfinal 3-1. Very convincing. He struggled versus Life in the upper bracket semifinal. Was facing 2 match points, but was able to overcome this. And now we got a rematch of yesterday where LawLiet already defeated Infi 3-1, but we have seen a better Infi prior, especially this series. This was prime Infi with gorgeous strategies and gorgeous timings. This was the Kingfi of 2019, and I want to see this Infi right now in the grand final. He has defeated Life already 3-2. Can he go all the way? Once again, and for the last time, I explained this system. Both players can only go for Tavern Heroes. Both players will have to go for the same first hero. Second and third hero can vary. On the first map, the hero is determined by the broadcasters in China. The other heroes will then be determined by the loser of the map. Now, we start on Hammerfall. This is supposed to be the neutral / RNG map. Infi is picking human. LawLiet is picking Night Elf. LawLiet was the best player in the winner bracket. And it wasn't even close. Well, against Life, it was close. This is a historic battle 10 years ago in Yinchuan. It started the rise of LawLiet when he eliminated Infi from WCA with the Warden. 10 years later, we will not see a Warden, but hopefully exotic strategies. While LawLiet and Infi both have fallen off a little bit in competitive one-on-one, in this game mode, they are absolute kings. Infi, upper left-hand side in the blue, 4 maps to win for him to not only win the Chinese All the Randoms competition, but also the M Cup Tavern Hero competition. And LawLiet, this first title in a very, very, very long time, could happen right here, right now. First to 4, best of 7, $2,000 on the line if I'm not mistaken. And what is the hero choice? Solid start for LawLiet. Infi has played against the Night Elf before. That was against Life, and he, at the start of the series, on a different map, was 3 peasant tower rushing Life. This is not happening here. LawLiet is the best Night Elf in defending rushes. I'll stand by that till the end of time. Infi needs different approaches, and he has shown versus Moon that he has different approaches. The other approach that indeed killed Life then was whatever hero, build a lot of footmen, get the defend, and make the Night Elf's life miserable. There is a little bit of a question now if LawLiet did see that. Usually, as the grand finalist, you would be able to see that. You'd be watching the games and streaming the games and then adapt. But LawLiet was an hour late today. Hopefully everything is alright. You never really know what's up in a person's life. He's here now. He's playing. But is he prepared as well as he has to for a grand final like this against one of the more brilliant minds that this game has ever seen? Infi is starting to pull 3 units to the tavern to block the enemy tavern hero in. The heroes will always spawn here, so you can create a body block with these 3 units. This has been a problem for Life already, and it's such a pog play with the farm now. Oh my god. Can he get him constantly blocked with 3 farms? This is crazy. Is this just a knockout? She's stuck! No way, Infi! Trying to fight out. Could build another farm here, right? So, okay. If he's faster here, maybe there is a chance. Naga is coming back. Nicely done by Infi. Goddamn smart. fix farms. Carsten said it all along, and he's goddamn right about it. With a little bit of delay, we're able to get the Naga out, and now it's an even game. We're still building footmen. We are possibly researching defend, as Night Elves are starting with archers always. We said before, as a hive mind think tank with the chat together, Huntress wouldn't be too bad. But it's way less aggressive than what we've seen before from Infi. He's pulling back, he's creeping his natural with Militia, might be an expansion play, and both players can start their creeping game now. But, you know, a little slap on the wrist, like, I'm gonna get in your head. I'm gonna get in your head. And I might do this to just simply annoy you over and over and over again. With an Ancient of War, you can creep fast. With Militia, you can creep fast. Infi did this already. We have the worker still here. Needs a little bit of lumber for Infi. And during that time, he can pressure. Night Elf bases, especially in the beginning of a match, are rather fragile because the Ancient of War was busy at the creep spot. Footmen do good damage against buildings, and Wisps are mega fragile. Infi is trying to exploit that, especially with defend. We mostly have piercing damage. And piercing damage gets reduced by an absurd amount from defend. Next up, Wisp Hunt. Night Elves need a lot of lumber. That's why you're hunting for the Wisp. They only have 125 HP. Infi is distracting with that Naga. LawLiet knows archers won't do anything here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So far though, good Wisp movement. The problem always is for Night Elves. Whenever you take a Wisp off the tree, it loses the lumber that it has gathered before until it reaches 5. So this might have been 20 lumber lost. And that might create a timing for Infi to hold the expo. We have an AP growing here, by the way. And Hunters are coming. I think LawLiet is making smart adjustments. This is probably the way it has to be played, but Infi got his eyes wide open. And is not falling for this. Throughout the tournament, the strategies in this mode have been more and more refined. We went from relatively boring 3 peasant tower rushes, 2 expansions, 2 tier 2 pushes, and back. We've seen the wildest things, and Huntress will do well against the footmen that dominated the game against life from Infi earlier. Lures are coming up. This will still be piercing damage for some time, but what defense is not doing is reduce poison damage, and poison damage can stack up with a good amount of individual sources. With Mastrides, you get that. Huntress in for the block. Okay, LawLiet might have not warmed up properly, being a little late to the party, but the body block is still on point. And what Huntress offer, even though it's a relatively slow to acquire unit, is great map control. The Panda brings in more damage. Naga Panda combo has been used quite wildly. Gets double crowd control, double AoE, good right clicks on both sides. And the Panda is a little tanky. Deals great damage to footmen, of course, as well. Infi so far, late tech, of course, due to that expansion, but he gets double income and is very nicely protected with the 2 towers. While LawLiet is still trying to get an army up. Deciding to go for archer range upgrade first, and for a creep spot will be jacked immediately. So far, both contestants are playing nicely around and against each other. We have a TP, we have boots, constant focus onto the Naga into a TP, which is not really what you want. From a from a situation like this, an archer falls, Fort Lightning was used, Naga by Infi saved.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet needs a counter expansion or a very decisive tier 2 push, otherwise this all will not work out, and the player from the winner bracket will be a map down. But we have seen interesting solutions, especially by LawLiet versus Happy. He surprised us with 6 to 7 chimeras, which put the never fight in an undead base to an absurdum. Because the damage of the chimeras against buildings was just so freaking absurd. And some FFA practice coming into the mix. Infi though, still knowing that there is no tier 3. LawLiet is in a weak state currently. Expansion only started now. Naga Harass has been played like this for a long time. Fork Lightning the Wisp, kill them off. This will delay the tech. But let's see if the Panda can level a little bit here. Breath of Fire for the damage. Poison for the damage. Tapping onto the Naga while Infi. He wants to rotate out his footmen. Anyway, they hold great value. Not as great as they did against Live. Is this Naga surrounded there, I wonder? It can be odd sometimes. 7 seconds in Vol, the Naga is slithering away. Infi is looking for a surround. TP out now with some more exit kills. LawLiet wasn't able to creep because of that attack, but he killed some footmen, and that's level 3 and level 2. That is very important. Will Infi just rush over again? We said this in the lower bracket final. Infi inspired by Dandy and Sun Glitters in the OnlyFangs Invitational. We've seen a lot of footmen that can be really nice with defend. LawLiet still wants level. The level 3 Panda might be a win condition down the road with all the damage you do against the footmen, with all the damage you do against structures. Infi! This was the specialty in his match against Moon, and this caught Moon by surprise. This might also be a reason why LawLiet went for Archer range very quickly, why he went for heavier Dryads, because he might just be expecting this. Naga and Panda, good heroes against the Dragonhawks. This Naga alone can't do much against the tree, being slowed now. Has a tally staff, has to do the calculations in his head. When do I have to get out? Breath of Fire. As well as the Fork Lightning. Not enough though. Hunters still used on the map. They will be rather useless against the Dragonhawks as they can't shoot up and receive extra damage from piercing, so the Dragonhawks will be good against them. Dragonhawks and Dryads somewhat counter each other. It's then a game of just simply who builds more. Naga Huntress squad as the Panda is leveling. He will be the carry. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire is amazing against all that air. Infi though, not going for the Dragonhawks. He's going straight for tier 3. And this is something that we haven't seen so far in Infi's lower bracket run. Dragonhawks, yes. Griffins, no. He's also preparing a workshop for mortar teams. Knights, Griffins, mortar team? Is that the play? We'll see from LawLiet what the answer is. The tier 3 is almost done. The expo has started. A Shredder is here for the defense. Cannot be zapped, interestingly. Oh, Alchemist suffering big time. LawLiet with his first exclamation mark of the grand final. Taking down the enemy healer and debuffer, while suffering a couple of losses. But there should be repair. This is just a way to lure out wisps, to then maybe zap again. But mana is empty anyway. Can he outmaneuver this? Careful, Infi. You don't have a TP. So far, I love how they both play around each other and around their strategies. Alchemist is coming back. Griffins are coming too. They cannot attack the Dryads, but they will be able to attack the Bears. We see a mass air strategy now. Ancients of Wind coming for either Talons or Hippogriffs. Naga burst damage from Fork Lightning will do great against Talons, will not do great against Hippos. So maybe that is the play. They also come online faster. That might be another reason. Zeppelin for Infi. Griffins up as well. Big damage on the Panda. We do not have a staff yet, but double heal scroll. Trying to take out the mortar teams. Infi maybe had a plan with the Zeppelin dropping to a degree. Dryads trying to spread the poison. Here's the Alchemist. Chemical Rage. Huntress are falling very, very, very quickly against this, but Infi is forced into yet another TP. Things are getting incredibly expensive. LawLiet hitting his stride in the grand final does not seem phased at all. And now we have 2-base, 2-base, tier 3, tier 3. Who plays into their advantages better? So far, I'd say LawLiet's responses are better than Infi's responses. It's only Griffins. Did we give up on the mortar attack? Nope. Mortars are amazing versus Dryads. The Panda is a beast, but not where he's supposed to be yet. Naga level 3 Fork Lightning will be grand too. I feel like LawLiet's army isn't online yet. Needs some time. He just put in a big rotation of units. Holy moly, so many hippos queued. Bears as well, which is a little counterintuitive, right? They're getting hard countered by Griffins, but the Griffins ideally should be running from the Dryad. Alchemist level 3. Who got the better army? Who got the better push? Supply is neck and neck. We have Reju applied. We will have Roar applied. These hippos are getting zapped pretty much right away. Is this the magic number? Or does he need more? Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, pretty amazing on the ground. Huntress still reigns supreme there. But the hippo numbers, I'm not too sure I like them. Scroll of Protection being used for high armor value so far. Yep. LawLiet is holding his ground. Everything is hurt. The Dryad's still on the field, who cannot be attacked by Griffins again. The Mortars were suffering, and LawLiet holds convincingly, I'd say. So what's the plan B for Infi now? Tanks against Bears Panda doesn't really work. He switches to Dragonhawks, at least to a degree. That is going to be good anti-air versus hippos, as they can be shackled. A magic net that keeps them stuck in the place and they can't attack anymore and take damage over time. It feels like LawLiet has weathered the storm. But the Dragonhawks are a new addition to this army and might make things weird. Would love to see a Dark Ranger or Tinker against the Dragonhawks, especially Tinker with rockets should be fantastic. But I can also understand if you want 5/5 heroes on the first 2 heroes. Just to have the burst damage and the level 3 Breath of Fire. It's not that many Dragonhawks just yet. And you continue to go down that road. It's going to end up on 10 hippos or more. There's only a limited amount of shackles. Cool heroes. Cool army compositions. This fight will be something. Love this Archer Scout by LawLiet to make sure that Infi is not going for a 3rd base. This will be the win condition. Oh, here come the shackles. He gets 4 of them for no cost. That is half a disaster. The air superiority is gone. Infi razor sharp. That's the snipe he needed. Over the trees. No chance to get there. Need some more time now, hey? Don't you? Knights coming in. Mortars coming in. Flag cannons as well. He's doubling down on the anti-air. Not even having a single gyro at the moment. Oh, judging from the first 15 minutes, this grand final is going to be a treat. Both players on their A game, tactical variation, and great, great, great game knowledge, of course. Infi also making sure that LawLiet does not have a 3rd base. With Night Elves, this can always appear out of nowhere. This one was probably planned down the road. And LawLiet, can he go for a fight? Supply again, even. One heal scroll on each side. Maybe Infi needs more, but he has the heal spray instead. And yeah, that is an unfavorable situation when you cannot fight back. The Zap almost gets the kill. But 325 gold burned with that town portal. And more time for production. We're working on upgrades. There's going to be 2 and 3. Love that we're prioritizing armor upgrades as there will be asset bomb, right? Oh no, there isn't. There actually isn't. Still great value.
A player's forces are under attack.
Infi is the one mining longer. LawLiet is still struggling with the level 5. Both are struggling with the level 5. Huge upgrades for LawLiet down the road. And that is the win condition. Infi needs to keep tabs on that third base at all times. Maybe just with one gyro. Gyro production has started. Red spot for LawLiet. Not enough for level 5 still. Solid scouting on both of them. Two amazing random players. Two amazing variety gamers
A player's forces
when
are
it comes to
under attack.
Warcraft. Oh shit! I did not see that. As I said a couple of times throughout the tournament, when we're on the KK on the Chinese KK server, I do not have an overlay. I don't see what you see. So yeah, the gyro production completely slipped my mind. But he's flying them into the panda. You gotta dodge the breath of fire. Here we are! The gyros! They came from behind! The panda needs to dive deep. He's using the breath of fire on the griffins. Oh my god! This is a massacre in the sky. Can he break through? He's going for the Naga. There is no TP. Invo potion passed though. Great move by Infi. Zap, zappity, zap, zap. He's trying to get the griffins first and foremost. Because then eventually the gyros could be useless and at some point will be hard countered by the panda. We're going out, both approaching the 50 food line with another zap right there. And this is all time for LawLiet, who's still here. No TP. He cannot be stopped in this fight. He's conquering the human 12 o'clock expansion with some losses for sure, but taking out the economy while advancing on your own economy. That was hella brave. And eventually, after we had all of our eyes looking in the sky, the ground army for LawLiet wins the game. Presumably wins the game. And now definitely wins the game. Smart to not panic and not go for the Dragonhawks and not go for the gyros. But if there's no griffins, then there's no threat. And if there's no threat, you can take out that base. Dominator of the winner bracket, LawLiet takes map number 1 as well. And Infi got countered. That was very unintuitive gameplay by LawLiet, I feel. Very, very, very smart. Yeah, what do these 10 gyros do? What do they do when there's no air units anymore? Exactly nothing. Smart plays, ignored the towers. And chat is pogging out. Nice. As it should be. As it should be. Good hero combo. Good game plan. Not getting stressed. Not going for an all-in. And most importantly, not getting overwhelmed by the first hero footman push. Those are good signs, very good signs for the grand final. In the lower bracket final that we were highly anticipating, it was A very quick affair, the first 2 minutes. We're over in 15 minutes, basically. 2 maps, 15 minutes. There was something. But here it is, best of 7. And we're starting with a wild, wild, wild match. Nice. Exactly as it should be, guys. Exactly as it should be. So now, of course, the think tank starts spinning. What's the map? What's the hero? What's the counterplay? I think the game crashed. Ah, game breaking loss. Yeah, with Infi, it's always the question if he's getting incredibly frustrated from a loss. We've seen in the winner bracket final, game 4 was an easy and quick tap out. We call him the Iceman, but he has a heated persona for sure. So just again, the rules, you cannot pick a Naga first now. That should benefit LawLiet because Infi can't pick this. There's of course other heroes that he can go for. A Tinker suited him really well. But yeah, Infi has all the chances in the world to also switch it up real quick. Go from all-in rushes to very macro heavy, from economy driven or moments to timing pushes. That's scary, man. You can never be sure what Infi is doing next. He is so hard to read. But I gotta say, in map 1, it felt like LawLiet did all the homework. LawLiet came super prepared. He had an answer to the expansion, which wasn't an all-in, wasn't panicking. Like, I'm gonna distract you till my expo is up, then we go into a creeping game, and it's all gonna be fine. And then I have an answer to your mass air. Big brain plays. Big brain plays. I just want 6 more of these, guys. I want 6 more of these. At 7 p.m., we have our Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup qualifier. The Western scene stars. Carson's going to be there for you, casting 6 Night Elves and Inspired and Starbug, fighting for 3 spots. 1 for the main event for the $21,000 tournament. And the runner-ups will be qualifying for the wildcard qualifier, where the runner-ups of CIS, Korea, and China will battle for the final spots. So more Warcraft coming your way. The OnlyFans Invitational might be over, but Kuzu's still playing Warcraft. Dandy was in Soul's chat informing himself about Pally Rifle. Annie is playing Campaign. Emilia has started to stream, learning Undead now. Just because the OnlyFans arc is over doesn't mean the attention is moving away from Warcraft. The game has started. We might be a minute off of map number 2. And then we see the map. And then we see the heroes. At some point, Infi might be asking if the early game aggression is worth it. Because he's always using a peasant, 2 footmen to block the tavern there, right? Maybe it's not. We'll see about that. I want to see double Tinker. Oh man, have we seen amazing Tinkers in the past couple of weeks and months. Especially yesterday, man. Yesterday's Tinker from Life versus Happy was unreal. You'll see it all here. Whether it's double Tinker, double Alchemist, double Pit Lord, you're gonna see it all. And we have our answer. Tide Hunters is the map. And it's human versus Night Elf. On some maps, Infi, or in some conditions, Infi might be switching to Night Elf. He has done this a couple of times this tournament, but his main human stays. 1-0 for LawLiet. We move on to map number 2. Tide Hunters it is, as we said. What's the hero? We'll see. Tinker and Tide Hunters go very well together. So you might be in for a treat here. And there's multiple ways to play this with the Tinker. Expansion Tinker or push Tinker. Infi seems to be of the opinion that being aggressive is the way to go for now. At least today. No instant tower rush is, I think, the good news for us viewers. You don't want Infi to be zoned out too quickly. LawLiet must know this is my least favorable map. This is his favorite Tavern hero choice. Game 1 was the neutral map. That's the most important. If I win my picks from here on out, we're fine. We're very fine. And I think a competitor's mindset should work like this. Just don't F up and the series will be yours. Or does Infi have new challenges that will overwhelm LawLiet at some point? What do you think, chat? Is the Tinker a foregone conclusion, or are we switching up the themes? We take a look at the Tavern, where we don't have a block established now. This seems like a map-specific thing for Infi. At least to a degree. But yeah, Tide Hunters seem to be Tinker territory. Oh, we're doing it! Oh, the 3 unit? Are we getting it? The footman is out of position. Losing it now. Bait, bait, bait. Tinker Derby it is. Okay. Now, Infi, how high octane is this gonna be? We produce footies. And then with the defend. Footies, like... Clockwork Goblins should be amazing against the footman pressure with the normal damage type and the explosion. LawLiet also smartly building the Huntress Hall already. This is the answer that we wanted to see from life. He was a little slow to adapt in the lower bracket final. If you commit hard to footmen, Huntress are the answer. How did this man know? Well, it's been a theme in this tournament. It's been a theme. But Infi decides to go again for macro, and maybe LawLiet is the one pushing with Huntress and the Huntress Hall up. You can creep a lot. You can contest the footies a lot. You can deal amazing damage to expansions. Tinker Clockwork is a fantastic... Oh, he has to deal with the footman here. Love to see it. You can creep like crazy. It has been established as the Tinker meta that level 2 engineering upgrade is better than the level 2 pocket factory in that regard. But now, due to the creep spot, which didn't fully go through, Infi is interrupting quickly. No level 2, no upgrade yet. And LawLiet aiming for a tech instead of a counter expansion. Infi's strategy seems to be revealed. 2 maps in a row. We block the Tavern, sometimes successful, sometimes not so much. Expansion, defend, Thrasher. But a Tinker can be played like a Dota Tinker. Treat the map as a lane. Spawn the pocket factory, cause damage, and distract. This will likely be a very economy harass driven game. And then we'll see who takes map control. who mines more, who techs up faster, and who pushes at the right timing.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet has been going for a tier 2 expansion. Maybe wants to get some stability again with Panda. That worked well. We've also seen a lot of Naga second for all races basically. And the twist this time is
A player's forces are under attack.
Tree of Life on the left hand side.
A town is under
Infi was scouting. This Wisp also indicates he wants to go for an expansion, but it's just not there yet. And the Huntress is harassing as long as there's no guard tower. Tech has not even started for Infi. I think this is a good game for LawLiet again.
A player's forces are
But never underestimate a human expansion. Can be an absolute powerhouse. Level 3 with double claws and a circlet is surely a nice find. Will this be scouted? Will this be interrupted? Infi has his eyes everywhere, just not where it's supposed to be. At some point, just by excluding other options, he will know that something is up on the left-hand side. But until then, he has to deal with the Panda that's coming in. Always sweet to use the Panda for an initial push. With the Breath of Fire, use your mana. Then pull back, then creep. The entire bottom of the map shall be yours. Infi is also moving, and now he might know with the Footman squad going towards the perfect position where he needs to be. LawLiet still needs a lot of time, and the question is if he's able to buy that. There surely must be an idea that there's not all Footmen here. Ancient of War at the ready. Tree is finished, can be repaired. Infi just a bit too late. But he's not too late for the lores, is he? Tinker in. Yeah, clear cancels here.
a player's
Huntress
forces are under attack.
will poke at the main where we have no tower. Oh, he's finishing the lore, but then loses it to the Footman. No repair. Bit sloppy here. But it's a lot of action on multiple screens. LawLiet identifying. This expansion is heavily protected. But Infi's oversight was to leave the base wide open. This is brutal. The Huntress are just streaming in. Nothing's preventing them from entering. And now your base is my base. And no, my base is your base? Not really. Call to arms used. The Panda can still spit some fire. Economy damage huge here. At some point, LawLiet can, of course, easily TP out. Damage done. Oh, there is no mana burn, no Arcane Tower whatsoever. It's all an invite to huge AoE damage. The Huntress are cleaning this up. The Clockwork Goblins also AoE damage if he has the mana for it. Genius move by LawLiet once again, similar to how he started the fight on the left-hand side. Still, this Expo is making no progress. And there is no tier 3. He's just building another tree. Yeah, why not? He is in full control. Tier 2 is done. Infi might be going for a second hero immediately. Alchemist second choice again? Absolutely. What a call by LawLiet, man. Insane. He breaks the tier 2 tech. LawLiet in Doctor Strange mode. He sees all the options. There might just be one to win the game and he picks it and he owns. But his main is surely under attack now as well. And never underestimate Footman Tinker base race. Did Infi build tier 2 stuff? Griffin Aviary. Okay. Still scary, but LawLiet scouts it. This can only be Dragonhawks for the foreseeable future. We have a TP. LawLiet can respond at any given time. That time is now. Base is broken. He jumps right on top of everything with the hurt Huntress. And the Tinker is surrounded. No way. Not like this. LawLiet level 3 Tinker. Infi with the correct response. And all the healing in the world thanks to the heal spray. Beautifully done. Keeps the Night Elf busy. And the Clockwork Goblins are doing a fine job towards the hunt. Where do you heal now? A kingdom for a heal scroll. How rich is LawLiet? 600 gold. This is not a tavern revive just yet, and the siege towards the main continues. Wild! Wild brawls between them. Oh, there's no Moonwells, man. This is 12 supply falling. Is it not? Panda coming in. Heal scroll, protection scroll. Amazing recovery by LawLiet again. And now he gets the surround, doesn't he? Staff out. Alright, there's no disable. But LawLiet, he can go up to 3 bases. Infi playing Potato Craft up until now. Dragonhawks coming. Oh, of course, since all the Moonwells are gone, he can't even go for the Tavern Revive because there's no free supply. Now there is, with the Moonwells being built back. And this Tree of Life can finally establish his route, but he's being creep tagged. No TP this time on Infi. High risk, will it be high reward? LawLiet in the meantime did not lose the tree. Last hit. Didn't see who it was. Maybe Panda? Not sure. We don't have a last hit log like we have on better platforms. And now it's a Panda against the Dragonhawks. This tree, unfortunately, will fall. Still 2 base, 1 base as Infi is not recovering here. And this was smartly established. So it seems like LawLiet wants to go for archers against this. A little bit of long distance mining, huh? We ain't having that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now we can get the Tinker back. Altar revive. Takes a long time. Only 40 fruits though. Where are the Moonwells, LawLiet? Where are the Moonwells? Bouncing glaives always jump to the peasants. Tinker is not coming back. No, no. Will the Dragonhawks win this for Infi?
A player's forces are under attack.
1 base Dragonhawks is one of the weakest human strat there is. It still might win the game. But there's a Panda who has something against it. Question is for how long. Found the bigger heal, trying to... Oh, did get the Tinker back. And the Dragonhawks are occupied in the north, right? This means the Huntress... Oh, not all of them. This Dragonhawk could get 4 kills! It truly feels like LawLiet is losing the game because he couldn't build Moonwells anymore. 1 kill, now the rest is hidden. That means we get at least 1 archer. Oh, Drunken Haze level 2. Maybe a mistake? Rocket's Breath of Fire at a certain point will be fantastic. We're trying to hold here now. Tinker, hurt, no shop, only the little moon juice that's available. Repair, 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 but the Dragonhawks pick up wisps quickly. Everything picks up wisps quickly, to be honest. The Dragonhawks defeated Moon. They might just defeat LawLiet as well. Staff away. And he has to give up the main. Footman Dragonhawks, guys. Footman Dragonhawks. Base race territory. Shadow Melt? Haze Fire. Off to the shop. LawLiet is pretty much playing with 2 heroes. He can't afford the Tome of Retraining. He simply can't. Even though rockets would possibly be good at this point. How many potions can he acquire? It's on cooldown now for a second. We are in a weird one base situation. Where Infi's Expo is his main.
Town is under siege.
And LawLiet is down from 3 bases to 1. Brutal slobber knocker. LawLiet has to catch up in levels. The Tinker by Infi is 4.5. And there's still no great solution to these Dragonhawks. Archers should be superior alongside all the spells, especially when the Drunken Haze is on. That's a lot of miss. Dragonhawks do have good HP though, so it's not that one Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combo is just knocking them out. Oh, Tinka falling now! I think Infi has done it, and he does! God damn it! What a match. Multiple bases raised. This was 3 bases killed across the match? Like, what the hell is going on?
Oh no, here we go again.
There it is. Mars Punisher. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. 30 month in a row. Yeah, guys, appreciate if you sub to the channel, if you support us. We're here for 379 days in a row. Bringing you fantastic Warcraft just like this. Infi stays competitive in the grand final. It could have been easy to get overwhelmed after map 1, but nope, not the case. This game mode creates fantastic matches. We're down to a best of 5. This final could still be long. We have yet to see Twisted Meadows. We've yet to see Warhail. Will we see some boat action? Both players surely have the ability, and especially on LawLiet side, the cheekiness to go for it. You see some appreciation for the Dragonhawks? Yeah, we usually don't see them. We usually don't see them. Might also be that a Demon Hunter or a Warden would deal with them easily with an orb and their spells. So far, this good. So far, this really good. Next map has been hosted, but not started yet. So you can surely refresh and restock on drinks and snacks. You might need them. It's a long series. And who wants to leave matches like this where a base could just be raised from 1 minute to the next? Longest that was just 16 minutes. Holy moly, there was so much tension in the game. It felt a lot longer. Funny. Going to a first date in a few minutes. Very nervous. Wish me luck. You're going on a date when we have MCup finals between Infi and LawLiet? Where the heck is your dedication to the craft of war? Just watch it with him or her. This Yurko guy. You should surely talk about Tavern Heroes with her. That'd be my advice. Tavern Heroes and Creep Routes. It's an easy check, right? If she wants to watch the M Cup final with you, she's a keeper, he's a keeper, whatever it is. If not, then it's a no anyway. Oh, and make sure to ask her if she plays Pala Rifle. Yep, that's right. That's right. Make sure to ask her to not play Pally Rifle. And for the long run, like maybe not for the first date, also make sure that she's not a Night Elf player, because Night Elf players tend to lose their heroes and I don't want you to be harmed. Last few days I got hooked by watching this awesome game, bought it, and now I'm going in. Let's go, dude! I hope you play the campaign. It's such a wonderful experience. I'd love to have my brain deleted. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? You don't need to control A with my brain. You can individually select files. Delete it, play the campaign again. Damn Neo Ruthless. I'm just looking out for my man Yurko. Not ruthless at all. I played for the first 2 years it was out, getting back in, still haven't played campaign. I know, a couple of people aren't into campaign, but yeah. The beginning is always rough, guys. Power through, remember. Power through the beginning. And then you'll get sickest matchmaking on War 3 Champions. If you're new, especially if you're new, it is the best advice. Grubby said the same. Don't play on BNet. Go to War 3 Champions, lose 10 games, then you get even matches. Everybody has to keep that in their mind. There's no way around it in any game, really. The map has been started. Map number 3 is coming up. Hopefully we get 5 more of these bangers. Yeah, it is a great time to get back into the game for sure, with all the new players. Hopefully all the new players are learning from each other and motivate each other. Yeah, I'm kind of done arguing with BattleNet apologists. It's kind of pointless. Like, if you don't see the value of War 3 Champions now, then you'll never. I can only repeat myself so many times. And if you're a new player and you search a game and then you get obliterated even after 50 games by a top 10 player because matchmaking is so shit and you enjoy that, well, then that's what you chose. Do we have a problem here? It says waiting for host. Was it a... What's happening? Gay? Was it a rehost maybe? Is the game over already? What's happening? Something odd is going on. Hope that KKTV isn't lying on us. Oh, no, 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 no. There is a message that I haven't seen yet. I have to translate it because it's in Chinese. Failed to log into the game. But why? Should I just relog? I guess. Hope they didn't kick me out now. Maybe my authentication ran out? We might need to restream someone if this doesn't work. Progress, progress, progress. Ah, fine, relog. Never hurt anybody, huh? Just hope that we're not getting disconnected right away. Looking good. Looking better. Here we go. Okay, just a small little hiccup. This is still our M Cup Grand Final. It is 1-1. LawLiet wins the first map. Then Infi had map choice and hero choice. And after a brutal battle with many raised buildings, we're ending up in a 1-1 situation. Nice adaptations by both of the players, playing around their strength and their timings very well. Infi brings back the Dragon Hawks that already decimates Moon. Now, it took a loss against LawLiet as well, but we go on to Turtle Rock. And Turtle Rock has been somewhat Infi's map this tournament. LawLiet picks it against him, which is interesting. The hero going to be then here on Turtle Rock? Tinkers cannot be used anymore. Naga cannot be used anymore. Look at that. Ancient... a Tree of Life. Wait, am I blind? Didn't it say Tree of Life? Oh, I clicked on that. Okay, it's not a Tree of Life. It's an Ancient of War at the red spot. A very, very special LawLiet creep route that pretty much only him and maybe Moon have played in the past. Instant red spot. If Infi figures... This is so risky, man. The balls on LawLiet against a guy who's been 3 peasant tower rushing people in this tournament quite a few times. He's going red spot, man. Gamers Revenge. Thank you for the 22 month. Okay. You spoiled this. You are gone. Dark Ranger it is. My monitors are black. I don't know what's happening. I got no clue what's going on. Guys? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, everything is crashing. I got no clue what's going on. I might have to restart. All I see, like, I see a black screen. That's it. Restart? Yeah, I have to restart quickly, I think. There's no other way around it. Because my PC seems completely borked. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Yep.